Nurture. It is indeed important to recognize that nature in the form of inherited traits does exist, but the person's overall behavior is influenced a great deal by nurture or upbringing and the environmental factors involved in this upbringing. We need nature for food, water, to regulate the air that we breathe, to control water levels, to keep us sane, even for all the raw materials that underpin our lives. Nature isn't important to man, it's essential. We are a species too, and we may be endangered.
Current challenges faced by the hospitality and tourism industry, particularly in the environment.
um, the urban environmental quality, the resource depletion, cultural landscape, waste management, and biodiversity, and the climate change.
What are the effects of depletion in natural resources?
The effect of depletion in natural resources is the water shortage, all depletion, loss of forest cover, depletion of minerals, and extinction of species.
What are the positive impact of tourism in the environment?
The positive environmental impacts of tourism is the preservation or restoration of ancient monument, site and historic building, and the creation of national parks and the wildlife parks, and the last is the maintenance of beach, reefs, and the forest.
How does tourism industry promote environmental protection?
Tourism helps to ensure higher water quality and better protection of natural and local natural resources. Also, it can generate additional resources to invest in environmental infrastructure and services.
Thank you for watching our vlog that campaign for the protection of our environment as a foremost resources in the industry and promotion of ecotourism and sustainable tourism.
I hope you learn a lot in our question and answer portion. We prepare a short video to promote the protection of the environment and ecotourism and sustainable tourism as solution to mentioned challenges.
From recycling at home to cycling to work, there's always something we can do to reduce our impact on the planet, including how we travel, tour, and vacation around it. As the tourism industry expands, so will its impact on the environment. 50 years ago, around 25 million people fueled the world's tourism industry. Today, it's grown to 1.18 billion people. By 2030, that number will swell to 1.8 billion. While the industry accounts for 10% of the world's gross domestic product, it also places a major strain on our planet. For instance, the average luxury hotel room uses 1,800 liters of water per day. To put this into context, the average Canadian uses 329 liters of water per day. That's just the average. The Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas, an area where water is scarce, uses 12 million liters of water per year. Several tourist attractions also lack basic waste and recycling systems. The effects of climate change are also putting the world's most visited destinations at risk. By 2050, climate change could directly lead to the extinction of 30% of species, 90% of coral reefs, and almost half the Amazon rainforest. It's time for a change. While the industry will never be fully sustainable, there are steps we can take to protect the planet when we travel. When you're out and about, look for restaurants serving locally sourced food and buy locally made souvenirs. Search for a sustainable hotel or ask your accommodation how they are doing their part. If you are a business or destination, protect the resources you promote. Focus on higher yield rather than higher numbers. These small changes will go a long way in protecting our planet and the places we love to visit.